first and 10. Here's Locke. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
It may be cliche, but it is something that holds up over time, doesn't it? If you're the visitors, you don't want to let the crowd in the game early.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they did there. But you said also this defense, they're going to give them a lot of looks like we just saw there, aren't they?
They certainly are. They're a proud unit, and they're going to ride the momentum of this crowd with them, and that's why they got after him early.
Cortland Sutton was the man he was looking for, and it's third down. Shotgun snap to Locke. And that is incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on third down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Steps away to his left. He may try and run for this. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new 7 downs.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
On the stop that time, it was Josie Jewell. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. And to give this time to the tailback. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
They're going to look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he takes this for about 6 down inside the 40. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, that he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
What do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. On second down, it's Hines. And he'll be down close to the first down marker as he gets this to the Broncos' 21. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
And to give this time to the tailback. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And all the way down to the 5. That is a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script.
And take this on the touchdown, Jacksonville. A great effort there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Jags have taken the early lead. This is a crew that... First carry for Melvin Gordon. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here, 1st and 10.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Locke working out of the gun. Incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Fakes the give to Gordon. Now here's Locke to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A gain there of 30 big ones.
That's a real nice job right there. Working the middle of the field, working against those safeties. And you know, partner, if you get your hips turned the wrong way, big plays can result.
And a big play resulted right there. Locke going to get this into the hands of Gordon. That catch good for only a couple.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
This will be caught inside the 10. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. First and goal, Melvin Gordon. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Again, Gordon on 2nd and goal. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
We all know how much running backs love getting the ball down near the goal line. They think they're going to find a way into the end zone. He hasn't had that kind of luck so far. Ends up not getting in on the last 2 carries. You know he's going to be upset about a missed opportunity.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Gay's kick is good, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. A good drive getting inside the 5, but they could not reach it. The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. This will make it into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. Last week, a strong showing, up over 100, also 2 trips to the end zone.
It's the kind of week that if you said, listen, I'll let you have this type of a game each and every week, you'd sign up for it. You wouldn't try and get too greedy, but let's face it, good runners always want to be a little bit more greedy at the end, try and squeeze out every last yard. He's going to try to duplicate that and exceed it in this game.
And this will be a Jaguars first down as he's got this up to the 35-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now they try the right side here. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple under the 38.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. 2 yards on.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. On second down now, it's Hines. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards there, first down.
Partner, in our years together, we've never really run into a player that's admitted a doubt or a lack of confidence, right? But right now, I'm just wondering about that interior line because on defense, they're starting to get manhandled at the point of attack. Do they have it in them?
Nowhere to go. Here he lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. 20, 10, and this is going to be brought back for a Denver touchdown. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score, and a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
We'll be singing in the shower post-game. And you can bet they're putting two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Take it in at the 3. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Bring it! The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's upended after a gain of 4 to the 25-yard line. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass out.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. A little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The Jaguars on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 4. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. He was trying to keep his... On first down, Locke. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Now Gordon on first down. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is really flown around in the first. Gotten to the ball carrier before they can run.
On second down, they'll run with Gordon. And he still is yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
At the 17-yard line.
On 3rd and long, it's Locke. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Ochinowosu able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
If you rank one from the bottom in statistics, that's usually not good in this league. And this team, one from the bottom in sacks, but somehow they've got 3 in this game. What's going on?
I know, they're 31 of 32. They better be careful, or they're going to be top 30 in the league. It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call in the West Coast offense? The
Come on, man. Damn.
As well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects quarterbacks love running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football off a triple option, you've actually called that play.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now they'll have it first and goal following that gain of 17.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard that time, second and goal. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on second and goal. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Jarrell Casey picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? That's 3 sacks now. And this team came into the game in the bottom 5 in the league in sacks.
Yeah,
What's going on?
It's not been their bread. And he's going to go down again. That time, Bradley Chubb shooting in there for the sack. On play action, Lock. Open man Hamler, that's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the pickup, first down. From the gun, it's Lock. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
The good signal callers will never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect.
Back to the air on second down. It's Lock. This is the tight end fan. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8. Lock on 3rd down. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Taking it about the 16. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man. He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. It's picked up by the Broncos. And this is going to be brought back for a Denver touchdown. Second time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
The come out throwing here to start the drive. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The former first-round pick Kareem Jackson there defensively.
On the coverage.
And this is going to be incomplete. Eric Rowe that time able to knock that pass away.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. Now a timeout called for by the defense. Block now on first down. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 23 yards on the play. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on first down is Locke. This is Hamler on the receiving end. 7 yards, the pickup there.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
To throw again on second down. Locke. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. Locke going to try and throw on third down. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get him with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
First down, Broncos.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. He hit his first, this one from 40 yards out. And Gay knocks this one through. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
Hold on the clock.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
A good passing down here, and they send 3 receivers to the right of the formation on second down. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going deep for Brown. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Michael O.J. Mudia. is now run out on this first half of action. Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like... They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They run with Hines. He's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
Despite the score, real quick, this guy.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Hines. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard, inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Not there with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Now a handoff looking right. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you're
without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one. Sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, second half, you're down here. This is the time to put it in the end zone.
And not going to get much better than this for an opportunity.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
I know they're going through all the possibilities right now, but the truth of the matter is a field goal doesn't do them a ton of good. It'd still be a 2-score game, so to me, go for it. Go for it boldly.
A 19-yard attempt.
Now the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Bronco defense comes up big. Drew Lock once again leads the Broncos out. And maybe he's starting to wave the white flag a little bit. He's playing pretty well. But the pressure, it's got to him.
Has to find a way to step.
Well, clearly that was a design play. I just don't know that it was the right design. Your holder to have him pick it up and kind of be the power guy trying to run through the middle. Everything has to go right for that to work.
You mean you weren't relying on just great blocking to get him through? You kind of think maybe he can help make his own way if he's an actual running back instead of the holder? Yeah, I thought the same thing.
That catch good for only a couple.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve. that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
On second down, it's Gordon. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. This is Gordon as they go to him again. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. Just a 2-yard pickup, and then take a call for the punt team. The Broncos send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. And a fair catch taken here right at about the 40-yard line. Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now they try the right side here. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a 3rd down.
3rd and 1.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Gonna give this time to the tailback. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
7 yards there and a 1st down.
The 33-yard line.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Working his way for a gain of 7 to the 26. He decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
On 2nd down now, it's Hines. And he'll be down close to the 1st down marker as he gets this to the Broncos' 21.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now it's Hines, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 22-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Hines, and this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Antonio Brown, his first touchdown. Try and get the ground game going. Here's Gordon. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of...
They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. And he'll get this one up to the 26. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they can actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Sets up the screen to Gordon. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. Back now in Jacksonville, as it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with the 4th. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Fielded at about the 28. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Jaguars offense now heads back onto the field. And you sense the tide turning. They scored, then their defense forced the punt, and now a chance to ultimately take the lead here late. He's going to take off with it. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points, said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range, and guess what? They've got a shot.
That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he's taken down inside the 30. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down.
It is fun to watch the big man work the middle of the field. How about that post route there? Did an excellent job of getting his head around to look the football in and gain significant yardage.
The pass underneath. Here's Hines with it. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 25-yard line.
Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And taking it to the 15-yard line before it's brought down. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. This is Hines. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a third down and 6.
Third down and 6.
Jordan Reed has it. And the Jaguars are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's first and goal. Now a handoff looking right. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here this close. Sneak it.
I don't think you even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a fourth down.
Well, the defensive guys won't be real happy because there won't be a sack on this play because he did get back to the line of scrimmage. But what a job they did overall. Hemmed him in and gave him nowhere to go with the football.
Forced out to his left. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Antonio Brown. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Jags are an extra lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that's the kind of...
Clock now on first down. Got Gordon open, completes it. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field really generates big plays for an offense.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find them at the wide receiver position, and that was special there.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
Shotgun snap to Locke. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a first down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On 1st and 10, here's Locke. That's caught over the middle by Fant. And he's taken down inside the 30. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
First down, Broncos.
Again, it's Locke. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Locke will try again on second down. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
And that'll make it 3rd down. Now Locke again. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
Well, plays like that, Charles, no doubt, they're just going to continue to fuel this crowd.
And this defense is already playing well, but it also feeds on the energy of that crowd that you're talking about, and that takes them up to another level. Right now, they're playing really loose. They've got the lead, and what a nice stop they just made there behind the line of scrimmage.
So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And there are the numbers. Got off to that torrid hot start. We thought he was in for maybe a career day. Not the case.
No doubt about it. It almost looks like a misprint after what we saw in the first half. But let's give a little bit of credit to the guys on the other side of the ball. They went in at halftime, made a few adjustments. And you know what else? They didn't lose their confidence in their ability to play. Because a lot of times you get beat down in the first half. It gets ugly in the second half. They've come out with a new result.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And they've got a 4th down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for. throw. Flush to his right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. So now it may look bleak, but this one not over. They do have all 3 timeouts.
Even at this point on the field, where it looks like, you're really backed up, hold them to a field goal. That's the mantra right now. You hold them to a field goal. You still got a chance to take care of business on the other end. But you're right. The 3 timeouts are going to be key. How well they use them to preserve clock as well as stopping them, that's the key to giving them a chance to win.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. To throw is locked. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a 1-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now.
Now on the return, oh no, the ball is loose. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So the challenge comes in inside of 2 minutes, and it gets overturned.
And it changes the whole format of what's about to happen, because both sides had thought a certain call had been made. Now they have to flip back and start over.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A good first down call as the screenplay gets him 9.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one, got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. They may be a little short of the first down, but I thought that was the key.
They'll look to throw, eluding the pressure right. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Back to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So now it's 4th and goal. 1 play for the win. Other than that, not a very exciting finish.
Just a walk in the park,
Yeah,
partner. Yeah, ho-hum. I know one thing, though. I'm making someone beat me other than their top receiver.
Back to throw. Buying time to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it'll be a turnover on downs. So that's the 2nd time this game they've given it up on 4th down. They're now 1 for 3 on 4th down to convert. Tries.
But they must feel good about what they're doing, right? They continue to go for it on 4th down. Give the defense a lot of credit. They've stopped him 2 out of 3 times. Usually you have 4th down plays that you have dialed up and ready to go and you think are going to be successful. Not so far in this game.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. The win for the Broncos seemingly assured. They go down to a knee. block. He's set to take a knee, and that should do it for this ball game. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. So this one will wind up a Denver victory, and it's never easy to come into Denver to win. You think all you have to deal with the out.